Hello. Happy New Year. It is coming close to 2017. Well, we got like 4 more hours since it's 8 o'clock. So Happy New Year, everybody. I don't think the show's going to run until midnight. At least I don't plan on being here until midnight. I'm going to be on here for about an hour, and I'm really consider going to bed, to be honest with you. But in case, just to let you know, my neighborhood does celebrate New Year's. So you might hear, I don't know how good this microphone is, but you might hear a little boom, boom, boom in the background because I sure can. So, but Happy New Year. Glad you are here. Let's go over here into the chat. And some people were saying about, some of the guys were saying my feed isn't all that great because I'm looking over at, over on YouTube now and I'm really fuzzy. I think everybody to say Happy New Year's to them is using the internet tonight, so I think that's probably part of the problem. So I don't expect the show to be that clear tonight. So anyway, let's go over here first and say hi to Donna Presley, Ken, Steve French is over there, Opa's Woodshop, Paul's Messy Workshop, Sterling Davis. Hey, Sterling, how you doing? Michael Chipsters over there. I'll spit it out in a second. Mikey B. Leo Steger. Opa's Woodshop. Jim Bashirs is over there. Hi, Jim. Donna Presley. I think I just said Donna's name over there. So, yeah, we've got all those people over there in the chat section having a good time. Actually, Mark Lindsay said that he checked. I didn't check that early, so a lot of times I do. Mark Lindsay said you checked at what time?
Let's see, it was 3:30 my time, so 6:30 in the evening your time.
And there were people in the chat.
Yeah, there was folks here in the chat, and we had a good old talk about sauerkraut and setting up fences and stuff like that.
6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and there are people in the chat waiting for the show to start. I love you guys. I have to say, I absolutely have the best people, not only on the panel that's here every night, but I have the best group out there in the chat section. For y'all to show up that early and be over there talking, that's amazing, and I thank you very much for being over there. So I appreciate it very much. Anyway, New Year's Eve, we're only about 4 hours away until 2017. I was going to decorate. And I've had so much going on here the last, even before Christmas. I mean, I got a lot to, I could sit here for an hour and tell you everything that's went on in my life in the last 4 weeks. And you would be like, wow, really? So it's like, but I might tell you a little bit. The most exciting news that I do have is I have, until Wednesday of this week, I had 7 grandchildren. And as of Wednesday, I jumped from 7 to 9 because the twins were born on Wednesday.
I told my wife to pass me up.
Yeah, it's been expected and everything. It just came about 5 weeks early. My daughter, Amber, as she's been pregnant, and we found out this year she was having twins. She's the first in the family that we know of in generations that's had. I mean, I have a brother that's 82 years old, and he knows a lot more about the family in the past than I do. I'm the younger whippersnapper. I'm only 58. So, and he told me he don't know of anybody, and we've kind of researched it. So if it was a few generations back or whatever, but so we have twins in the family. I'm very excited. A little boy and a little girl. They were paternal, not, but anyway, so they were paternal twins. My daughter named one of the little boy Mason Felix, which is after Clay's grandfather or whatever. And then Amber named her Millie. Give me a second. After my mother. So we got Mason and Millie. So it was, yeah, she named them after my mother. So that was very, 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 very happy. So
which one's the oldest?
Huh?
Which one is the oldest?
I think the boy was born first. I can't remember, but yeah, the boy was born first. Anyway, she went to the doctor. I'll give you a real quick synopsis. She went to the doctor. They took her blood pressure, and she hadn't been doing, when I saw her at Christmas, she looked absolutely miserable on Christmas Day. And I told her, I said, "You sweetheart, you look miserable." And she even made the statement. She goes, I just wish they'd come on now if it was possible or whatever. Never thinking in a million years that she might get her answer because this was Christmas Day. And she went to the doctor Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. And the doctor, they took her blood pressure, and her blood pressure was up. And they said, she goes, last time I was in here was up. They gave me about 15 or 20 minutes, and it went down, and everything was great. Okay, we'll give you 15, 20 minutes. They took it in 15, 20 minutes, and it was up more. They're like, "Oh, okay, timeout. All right. We'll wait a little bit more." And they took it the third time, and it still wasn't down. So we need to send you to the hospital and let them do some observations for a little while and just put you in there and just to make sure, because your blood pressure is really high. I think it was 184 over 109 at one point. So that's pretty high. And so they sent her to the hospital, they checked it, and her blood pressure continued to rise. And it's called preeclampsia. And it's also, they can test you, and as your blood pressure starts to skyrocket, it affects your kidneys bad. And I think it starts anyway, there's a test that they can also do that it's affecting your kidneys, and that was what was happening. And so the doctor came in and said, "Well, sweetheart, I think we're going to go ahead and take them, or we're going to need to go ahead and take them, and fortunately, you're not dilated near far enough. If you were 5 or 6 centimeters, we'd probably just let you run through and try to have it and monitor your blood pressure. But since you're not, we're just going to go ahead and do a C-section." And she was like, "All right, well, let me get a hold of my husband," because she'd called Clay and said, "Hey, I'm going to the hospital. Just hold off. He's at work, and I'll let you know what's going on." And the doctor said, "Well, you better call him and tell him to hurry." And she goes, "What do you mean?" "Because we're taking him now." So within a matter of, from the time that she called and told me and called her husband and told him, "You better hurry and get he came straight from work there within that quick. I mean, it's like, wow. So they didn't want to play around because of that situation. So they're doing great. He was 5 pounds 8 ounces. She was 4 pounds 7 ounces. They put them in the incubators, but the update today is they took them off of all the breathing and everything, and they're still monitoring them. They're still in incubators because they're 5 weeks early, but they're actually drinking out of bottles now, and they're measuring their intake and output. I'll put it that way. And so they're doing very well. And the prognosis, I think, was at least a couple of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 weeks they were going to be in there. So I'm thinking the way these guys are going, we might have them home a little early. So that's the biggest heartbreaker for my daughter, was that they, told her that, after Friday, she could go home because she's well. Well, the babies are still there. And she planned on breastfeeding. So what she has to do is she had to go home. And that's a heartbreak. I know my son Corey was the same way. I got a long story about that one too. Corey was stillborn, and they had to perform a CPR on him and bring him back, and or bring him around. And he was in the hospital, or he was in the incubator in ICU for like 3 weeks before we got to see him or bring him home. So a lot of good stuff. But anyway, I'm blabbing, and we need to get over that. So the only thing I need to do is talk about my sponsors, and I don't have my sheet here. My sponsors is Devobal Technologies for web design, development, hosting. Let's see if I can do this off the top of my head. Visit devobal.com today. FastCap. Go to fastcap.com. I can't remember all of it for them. And the other one is Olivewood 2000 for beautiful, elegant Holy Land olive wood. Visit Olivewood 2000 on eBay today. See, I got that one.
Innovative products for the professional woodworker.
There you go. Innovative products. Russ Meadows, thank you. Innovative products for the professional woodworker. Go to fastcap.com. I got them all out. Good. Let's get off of me and
no
say.
No prompting from the studio audience, please.
Katie Dots.
We'll do that for the garage woodworker, too.
My good friend Steve French is out there. Hey, Steve. He said that was very scary about Corey. Yeah, Corey, when Corey came out, he was the Marine and now is a law enforcement officer. But when he came out, they had to do CPR on him right in front of me. I have my wife, and I'm at her head because they did an emergency C-section on her, and they pull him out, and he's not doing anything. He's not screaming. He's not crying. He's not doing anything. And she's sitting there going, asking me, what's going on? I don't hear him. And I'm going like, well, they've got him. Don't worry about it. They've got him. And they're rushing over there and doing all their little thing. And I can see, and she can't. If you've never had a C-section, the woman is laying there, and they've got a sheet right here, and it goes way high. She can't see anything down below. It goes really high. I mean, to the point that I had to like literally go like stand up to see over the top of it. And but I can go around the side and see and everything. But so anyway, they went over there and worked with him, and we finally heard him, start to come around and cry or whatever in the bed. But yeah, he was my miracle baby.
Wow.
Of all of my children. So he was my miracle baby. So let's get off of me and go down the list. So let's go left to right. And Chris, where can we find you? And while you're at it, I'll only say where we can find you, but
What? You broke up.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he froze up.
What did you get? Just a little bit. What did you get for Christmas? Froze up?
Yeah, start trying to question again.
Christmas. I think you said, what did you get for Christmas?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
There you go. Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay, I will talk a lot slower. Go ahead and introduce yourself and talk about Christmas. How was Christmas at your house? What did you get?
Hey, gang, this is Crystal Wheeler. You'll find the Bill Frankie Workshop on Facebook and on YouTube. And as far as Christmas, I got this brand spanking new high-speed laptop that does everything, and I'm just looking for the popcorn button now. So my wife spoiled me rotten with this thing, so I can get back to work on videos. Now I just need to find a place to time to work on videos. So my problem before was the old computer was being bogged down. Software was killing it. So this thing can handle it without a problem. And the usual assortment of little things for the shop. But the best thing is this water bottle I got. Well, I can drink my water on the show. That's about it. So other than that, it was a great Christmas. We spent it down in Tennessee with the in-laws. Nice road trip to the coast down in Tennessee. So.
Cool. Donna Presley asked, "Where's Charles?" I do not know. I sent him the link. He's been on before, I've seen him on. I don't think I've seen him on today, but I do not know where Charles is at. So
I think we ought to start a pool
for more water.
Start a pool at the beginning of the show when Charles will show up.
yeah, we'll start a pool.
I got 8:30.
So, but yeah, Donna, I don't know where he's at. And hello, Robert Evans, Katie Dotson, Jeff Robinson, Inspired Woodworks. Hello to you. Thank you for being out there. And next is Mr. Donald.
Yeah, I mean.
And what did you get? How was your Christmas? What did you get? Or
My Christmas was pretty good. I got to eat. Got to eat a lot.
That's always a good thing.
I'm Donald Matthews, also known as Donald Vlogify. My YouTube channel is Donald Vlogify's Wood Shop. You'll find my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter there. I've also got a website soon to be done by Devoble Technologies, as a matter of fact, redneckknowhow.com. And speaking of what Russ was talking about at the beginning of the show, my son was born 5 weeks early and was in the NICU. And I want to just a big shout out to the nurses and people that work in that place, because they do an amazing job. They're amazing at what they do. And some of the things they have to do, I couldn't stay there and look at. So God bless y'all.
Yeah, that is true. When we went in there to the it's actually called NICU, which is neonatal intensive care unit. So when we went in there to see the babies, I mean, hats off to these people. They actually have a bunch of nurses in there, and they're literally assigned. I think like in the twins case, I think there was one nurse assigned to them. When they're twins like that, but they are covered over. These kids have monitors, tubes going in and out. I mean, it's actually, you sit there and go like, wow, that's kind of sad to see all these tubes running in and out of pretty much every orifice. And I'm not trying to be nasty or anything. It's just, they got feeding tubes, they got breathing tubes, they've got IVs, they got them hooked up to EKGs, and so they're monitoring their they got the things on their fingers and toes to monitor how much oxygen is in their system or whatever. So it's like, hats off to them. These people are dedicated. And these nurses, I don't know if it's an exception to the rule. The nurses that are in the neonatal intensive care are probably some of the sweetest, kindest people I've ever met in my life. They are just overly like trying to be courteous and kind to the mothers and dads and grandparents, everybody that comes in there. So. And you've got to literally, they've got a sink and everything set up that first off, you can't go in the door unless you call, and then they can have a video camera and see like the mom and dad, or you show your bracelet. So then you go through the first set of doors into a place where you get ready to go in. So you have to wash your hands for 3 minutes. They've got a clock up there. They've got sinks, and they've got these things where you scrub your hand. You go and wash from your elbows to your tip of your fingers for 3 minutes, just like you were going into surgery. And after you get through with the 3-minute scrub, you dry off, and then you kind of like walk around not touching anything so you can go in and see these babies. So and they don't make you put on
they check out, make sure you're scrubbing too.
Yeah. And they don't make you get in hospital garb or anything. And they're kind of like, hey, it's a kind of like they trust you to say, they don't tell you don't go in there with a cold or any of this other kind of stuff. So, but it's a big ordeal. But they let you go back in there and see them. We weren't allowed. They didn't want us touching them. They let mom and dad touch them and everything. And I'm thinking like, all right, so that's my daughter. She's got the same germs I do. So why they don't let me touch them? But anyway.
We did have to go into one of those paper yellow apron or whatever. We did have to do that. But that was the extent of it.
All right, next is Mr. John Schaffner. We're going to take like all night just to introduce everybody.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope it was a nice Christmas and all that stuff. My Christmas here was basically centered around the grandkids. I mean, we went crazy, as you will, with grandkids. They probably took them a good 2.5 hours to unwrap everything, get the mess cleaned up and all that stuff. That was great. I just, that's what I live for. As far as my own Christmas goes, well, you know, I didn't get any woodworking stuff. I got a few things, you know, and I got my girlfriend a couple of things, but that was about it. We centered ours around the kids. But anyway, you can find me on Facebook under my name. You can find me on YouTube under my name. And I want to shout out to Paul's Messy Wood Shop. Here a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, we were supposed to do our YouTube highlight things, and Paul was, I had chosen him to do my highlight on, and I was out that week and didn't do it. But Paul, I will definitely highlight your channel when we have another one of those come up, because I really find you pretty interesting, dude. So, and one of, we're on this early C-sections and whatnot. My last granddaughter, Nevaeh, who stays with us, she's now almost 15 months old, but she was born 4 or 5 weeks early to her mom was addicted to crack cocaine, and she was probably she was about a week, 10 days in the hospital. Everything seemed to be going okay. She wasn't addicted or anything, but we brought her right home from the hospital, and we have custody of her, and she's just a little angel. I love her to pieces, and I just love her to pieces. So anyway, there you go. Back to you, Russ.
Oh yeah, grandbabies have that way. What's nice about grandbabies is you can have them for a while, you can take care of them for a while, and then you can send them home. that makes it nice.
Well, I can't say that because I have 3 of them living with me. So
well, I was going to say the exception to the rule is if you have them, and trust me, I don't want to get back into that thing, but I understand what you're saying because I had a daughter when she first got married. It was like she'd be with her husband for a while, and I don't want to be with him anymore. I'm coming home. She'd come home and bring the grandbabies, so we'd take care of the grandbabies. After about 2 or 3 weeks, she wanted to be back with her husband. She'd leave and go with her husband for a while. I want to be with him. She'd come back. So I don't understand what you're saying, John. It was like, all right, make him going to be so. But anyway, and Mark Lindsay, you're next. I swear we're going to take all night doing this because we're already 20 minutes into the show, and
well, after all that, I'm so boring. It's going to be real easy. I mean, I'm Mark Lindsay. You can find me here on YouTube and on Facebook in Too Many Groups to Count. And all my kids are grown and gone, thank God. So, and they was just born the normal way. Like I said, I'm boring. Thanks for having me, Russ.
You're welcome, and you're never boring. All right, let's skip. I'm going to skip and go back real quick because he popped in over here in between a couple of others. So, Russ, you're going to have to wait just 1 second. So, Dave Gatton come over here, and he popped in between on my screen between Chris Ahern and Donald Matthews. So, I'm going to go back to him real quick. Dave, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Russ. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. So you got any, how was your year? What'd you get for Christmas? How'd Christmas go? And
it was fine. Nothing to write home about, but everything was good.
That's good. How's Rocky?
He's just spoiled as usual. So
that's good. So tell us where we can find you, and I think your contest. I didn't get even a chance to enter that, and I apologize for that. But anyway, your contest is closed, and I think tonight at midnight is the end of your challenge. Am I correct?
The Gatton CNC Christmas Challenge ended
right
Christmas Eve. We're going to announce the winners for that next week, January 7th. And you still have about 3.5 hours to get an entry in for the GarageWorks CNC giveaway if you haven't done that already. I just tallied them up a little while ago, and I've got about 916 entries so far for that.
Wow. Now, where do they go to enter the CNC giveaway?
They can go to the website, www.garageworkscnc.com, and look across the top, and you'll see a page that says CNC giveaway. Go there, read the rules real quick, and then fill out the form and submit it to me, and make sure it's in my email inbox before 11 or before midnight tonight.
All right, guys. So you hear that out, and all y'all on the panel, if you haven't done it yet, and you hear that out in the chat, there's 58 people.
I'm working on it, even though I ain't got no place to put it.
Go to GarageWorks.
You could do like Russ Meadows, just leave it in the crate.
Go to www.garageworks.
I won't go there.
I love you, Russ. Just kidding, buddy.
All right, be quiet for a second. Go to www.garageworkscnc.com. Look across the top of the menu bar over there, and you'll see where it says enter, and enter to win a CNC from Dave Gatton. And when are you going to have that? Is going to be on the January 14th, I think you said, show?
Yeah, we're going to be doing the drawing live on the CNC with Dave show. January 14th, we'll be putting all those entries in that old barrel, spinning it around and drawing names, and hope that whoever I draw is watching.
Yeah, you have to be there to win, guys. You got
to be watching live.
If you have all 900 and something, I don't think you're going to be able to even talk. It'll be so broken up from the feed being so full.
Well, I don't know. We'll see how many show up. There's always a lot that don't watch to win. So we'll see.
I'm going to enter. I may have to work. I don't know if I'll show up or not, but I might as well be entered just in case.
Hey, there should be a provision if he has to work. Come on.
You can't live stream it back in the break room in that blue store.
You get a stand-in for you. A stand-in for you, Donald.
No, they don't particularly care for that.
Can he have a proxy? I'll be his proxy.
No exceptions. Got to be watching to win.
Ooh, this is hardcore.
All right, let's move on to Mr. Russ Meadows. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing all right. Pretty good. Got a bit of a cold. Everywhere I went for Christmas, everybody was sick. I couldn't get away from it, so I finally got it. And
I think Teresa got it too, didn't she?
She got it, and then she gave it to me, and then I've given it back to her, I guess. But we're both down with it right now. But yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and now YouTube. They finally got me on YouTube under Rusty Nails Wood Shop. Ho, ho, ho. Rusty Nails
Oh,
Wood
great.
Shop. Yep.
How was your Christmas?
Well, uneventful. It's all about the grandkids, all about the grandkids. The wife and I don't really give each other gifts. We get what we want during the year anyway. But the kids got together and gave me a gift certificate to the Woodcraft store. And so I went to the Woodcraft store and I bought one stinking piece of wood and one router bit, and that cleaned that gift certificate completely out. I said, my God, it's expensive. But that was it. Now I'm waiting on that little router bit to come now, so I can do some little playing. I'm building up a stockpile of my stuff when I.
I mean, they didn't even have it in stock.
Oh, it was online, so I didn't go in the store. I did it online.
How long you gonna keep the router bit in the box?
Like
All right, guys, come on.
This is a long time to tell him that.
Yeah.
Tough crowd.
You could have told him to kiss your.
I could have.
Nothing but love, Russ.
Me too, brother. Me too.
All right.
Yeah, that was it. That was all good.
Next is Shane and Shelley.
Hi, everyone. And first, I just have to say congratulations, Russell. I think that is just awesome that in your family you get to experience twins. Yeah. So that's awesome and beautiful. Congratulations from the Cole family.
Good.
And my name is Shelley Cole. Some of you know me as Mom. I have the YouTube channel, Know It Mom Knows. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Know What Mom Knows. Twitter is Mom Knows Tweets, I think is what it is. But anyway, I'm not really big on Twitter, a little bit, but anyway, just Know What Mom Knows. I'll carry on. Let's see, Christmas. Usually we're really big on Christmas and Hanukkah in our household. And that's because my entire family, we're all Jews. We're all Jews on my side of the family. But just as a quick note, I'm a Messianic Jew. I received Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior. So that makes me a little bit different. I do hold to a lot of the traditions of my Jewish heritage, but I also hold to a lot of the new traditions with Christianity. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really in a focus with religion and a whole. I am more focused on a relationship with my maker. So for me, it's all about my relationship. And so for me, it doesn't matter when Jesus was born, and I've accepted him, and I accepted my maker. And so that's important to us as a family. And for us, it's all about our kids and grandchildren. Well, our kids are grown and our grandchildren live in another state. And even though we do celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas, this year was just a little bit different. We lost some family members in our life this last year, and it just kind of affected things. So this Christmas, we were just hanging out with YouTube and wanted to spend some time with our YouTube family, and just felt a lot of love from my YouTube family, felt a lot of love from my husband. So Christmas is all about love and supporting one another and Jesus. So yeah, here's my wonderful husband.
Well, hi everybody. My name is Shane. You can find me all over your social networks under Shane's Hobby Shop. Soon to be, I'll be having a website up and running. Devoble.com is working on that right now, and we are kind of fine-tuning a few things right now. Like Mom said, our Christmas was uneventful. Just like with Russ, we get our stuff all throughout the year that we want, and so we didn't actually get nothing for each other right now, but we still had a wonderful white Christmas. We had a blizzard. We were planning on doing a live chat that day for everybody just to come on, but our power is literally on and off, on and off, on and off. When it was on, our internet wasn't on, so we couldn't really do nothing like that. But besides that, we actually did have a good Christmas. And our kids are all fully grown, and they got kids of their own. I know my kids, they all came out normal, as normal a toe can come out. Your son came out normal.
Came out normal. We have 3 beautiful children between us, and we have 2 beautiful grandchildren. All right, and for me, when we're talking about, everyone seems to be talking about labor stories. It seems like it's kind of different, but hey, I just have to say mine real quick, not to get too weird, but I had 17.5 hours of labor with my son, Asher. And here's the funny part. I don't remember that. You know what I remember? They put a cuff on my arm from a blood pressure cuff from with a machine. And they had to take pictures of my arm because they kept running that machine so much in 17 hours. I had bruises all over my arm. And for me, I don't hardly remember the event of having the baby. I remember the event of having a bruised up arm, which was worse. My arm was so sore and bruised up. That's all I remember. And then, of course, I remember my child had been born, but the best day of my entire life. But that arm being bruised up was horrible.
I had a flu one winter, and that's about as much as childbirth too. So yeah. But cutting it short here, again, my name is Shane with Shane's Hobby Shop. This is Mom with Know What Mom Knows. Come check us out. Back to you, Russ.
Yeah, back to you, Russ.
Cool. I swear we're taking, it's 8:35, so we have spent 35 minutes thus far just introducing people. So that's fine. It's a happy time tonight, a great time. And my good friend, and guess what? We're all waiting for New Year's. I got one person that's already has New Year's. He's already experienced it. And that's Stephen Whitell. It's already New Year's in Ireland. Go ahead.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year,
Steve.
Hey, Hey, since you already in New Year's, could you tell us how bad Russ got drunk during when the year came over?
Bad.
Oh,
Bad.
So how
How is
you
everybody?
doing, buddy? Good. How was your Christmas? And introduce yourself.
Okay, so I am Steve Twydale, and I am from Temple Boy Turnings, wood turning channel on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and everywhere else. Pretty much everywhere. Good Christmas. I have 7 kids. 4 of them are quite well grown up, but 3 of them are a bit younger. So yeah, it was good Christmas. Busy Christmas. So and who else? Oh, we had the mother-in-law over as well, which was great.
He says with a smile.
Boy, you're good. You're real good.
You know, we have so much in common. My heritage comes. Y'all keep on laughing. My heritage comes from Ireland.
Yeah.
And I have 7 kids, and you have 7 kids. Cool.
Well, there you go. It must be an Irish thing. It's potatoes. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And what they make
So
out of potatoes.
What'd you get for Christmas? Did you get anything cool?
Okay, so because we have a big family and I'm the only money earner in the family, most years we tend to sacrifice ourselves for the kids, and I've 1 grandchild as well. So myself and Linda, my wife, it's very rare that we would actually get gifts at Christmas time. We'd wait until maybe the January sales and maybe treat ourselves to something then, but no, it's all about the kids.
Cool. Hey, Jeff Robinson wants you to do, Russ, have Temple Boy do a show on Hampshire grit. What the heck is Hampshire grit?
Okay, so he's got 2 products mixed up there. Okay, so there's Yorkshire grit. This one just here.
What the heck is that?
Okay, so this is it's an abrasive paste that wood turners use. So it cuts down on sanding. When you're sanding, you just go to 240 grit, and then you use Yorkshire grit, and it brings it right up to a really good finish, like this is a snowman. This hasn't had any finish on it, only the Yorkshire grit.
Oh, cool.
Very
So,
nice.
awesome. So I sanded that just to 240 grit, and then did the rest with.
You had to
Yorkshire
bring the
grit.
dang snowman in since you stole my snowman on top of my pen idea.
The box snowman.
You need to go with the Yorkshire grits, because I tried that with Quaker grits, and it had not the same.
And then he's getting mixed that up with Hampshire Sheen, which is a polish. There's a whole range of polishes from Hampshire Sheen. The guys that make them are both good friends of mine. Glenn Senior makes the Yorkshire grit in Yorkshire, funny enough. And Martin Saban Smith is a wood turner and a big character out there in Facebook world as well, and YouTube. And he makes all the Hampshire Sheen products. And I've just started selling it on my website. Cheap plug, templeboyturners.com.
Hey, now, is that available in the U.S.? In other words, can we order it?
It is. It's from the Walnut Lodge, I think it's called. Forgive me, trying to think of his name. It's available in Canada. It's available in Canada from Rob Summerlin at Woodsley Summercraft, and it is. I can't think now. 1 second. Help me, lads, on the chat there.
I'm doing a search while you're looking.
All right. Well, when you find that out, what you can do is put it down in the come into the chat after the show's over, and tell us all about it and where to find it, and if it's available in the U.S. Because I would like to look into that.
Jeff Hornin, I think, is the guy. Yeah, Jeff Hornin is a big wood turner, and he's the guy that started it, I believe, in the US. He would be on Facebook a lot. There you go.
Cool. Just real quick, we got Ruby's Garage over there in the chat section. TJ's Woodworking. Steve French is still over there, man. Hey, Steve. Robert Evans. Gary Griffiths. Gary used to watch it was what was Charles Deering's show? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Charles Deering. That's where I got my start, was from Charles Deering's show.
Who's Charles Deering?
You're Charles co-host, weren't you? And
yeah, I was the co-host on Charles's show, Scrolling with Charles, and Gary Griffiths goes back to, he used to be on that. He was on the show with Scrolling with Charles, and so he's over here watching me now. So hi, Gary. Rumi's Garage out there, P&G Custom Woodworks, Inspired Woodworks, Katie Dotson, Robert A. Crown Mobile Home Workshop. Okay, never heard of. I think that's kind of our first one. Know what? Mom knows, she's out there.
Russell,
so all those people.
Russell, not to interrupt, but we have an appearance by the one and only Donna Presley.
Donna Presley.
Have you? Do you have your mic actually working?
Last I checked, it worked.
We actually talk to you.
It's a miracle. Donna's on chat.
Yes, Donna. Just go back real quick for those when we had the website giveaway. It was September, October, sometime along in that area. Donna actually was the winner of the website giveaway. And we tried to get her on. We could see her, but we couldn't talk to her. Mic or everything wouldn't work. So we kept on telling her, if you ever get it fixed, we'll bring you back on. And so I guess she just now got it fixed. But how are you doing, Donna?
Doing good. I found out the problem. I had to unplug my laser engraver.
Okay. So it kind of interfered with the computer and your mic or something, whatever.
Apparently.
Cool.
So it's good now.
So what'd you get for Christmas?
I actually have the tool that you don't like, the Sears, the new bolt-on tool, bolt. I got 6 of the 8 accessories with it.
I missed that. What'd you get?
The Craftsman bolt-on tool.
Oh, I had that. I really love it. Yes, very nice.
Who said I didn't like it?
I thought you don't like Sears.
No, the Sears is. It's the LOWES store that I don't like.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Yeah. No, Sears is all right. The only Sears is their tools, especially the Craftsman line, used to be so fantastic back in the day, and they're kind of like falling pit to everything else. Their kind of like product line is not as good as it used to be or whatever. Yeah. Back in the day, Sears Craftsman was, it was the most. You bought a set of their wrenches or the ratchets or whatever, it broke, you took it back, they give you a brand new one. So I'm not down on Sears. It's just they fall in pitfall to all the other product line that has like their tools aren't as good as they used to be.
Right.
So
thank you.
Yeah.
It was a message on my phone.
I thought you were whistling at me because my Santa beard was so sexy.
I forgot to mute it.
I'm so sexy for my beard. So sexy for my beard.
That's too sexy for my beard.
So, but man, look at all the pin kits behind you.
Yeah, that's part of them. I still have to come out to the shop that I'm getting it all ready.
Man,
That part hasn't made it yet.
you've got like hundreds upon hundreds of pin kits.
Yeah.
Wow, now we know where to order pens from.
Hey, what I would like for you to do is, now that you've got this internet thing up and working, is start thinking about being on the show one night and doing maybe some talking to us about turning pins. I've seen some of your work, and you have some awesome work. Doing some talking about, maybe even showing us about how to turn a pin, or finishing a pin, or casting a pin, something along that line. Live, if you would, on the show this year.
Okay.
That'd be great.
This is one of her pins right here.
Yeah,
And I love it. Big fat. I love it.
and hold it back up, Russ, because
Mine is bigger than yours.
Russ, because I had locked it up.
Hey, Donna,
I know
can you make me a pen that has spell check on it?
I can make you a pen.
Just not autocorrect, because that gets you in trouble.
Ah.
You know, Russ, I was
That spells better than I do.
Russ, I was thinking we got no guest tonight to do a workshop confession. Then Donna appears. I mean, we've all done ours.
Yeah, it's only right.
Oh, the workshop confession?
We could force Donna into a woodshop confession. Oh, I had a woodshop confession I wanted to do. What was it? I forgot. Something I
She's
just
going to
did
drown
the
in
other day.
pen kits if she's not careful.
No, I did something the other day. It was stupid, and I don't remember what it was now.
Been so many other things.
I'm bound to have something good to go with them watermarks.
For those of you who would like to know, I mean, the feed is really terrible tonight. I'm watching us over in the extra feed over here, and it's really bad. But for those inquiring minds that want to know, my beautiful, wonderful, fantastic wife bought me a brand new table saw for Christmas.
Ooh, you spoiled rotten boy.
Yeah, he got it early.
Yeah, he did.
What kind
Came in.
is it?
It actually came in about a week early. She bought me the Rigid, which is from Home Depot. They're 10 amp, 10-inch table saw or whatever. It's like their floor model. And she was worried that it would not get here in time, so she ordered it, and it came in. She had it delivered to the store so that it would be free shipping. Naturally, that's a heavy. I mean, it was going to be like $100 or whatever to have it shipped home. So the thing she had to do was tell me, because I'm the one that had to go pick it up, because I'm the one that has the truck. So I took my son with me, and we went up. I got it about a week early. I was really shocked and surprised, and that sucker is heavy. You wouldn't believe. And she was talking about getting somebody to go help her pick it up, and I'm like, first off, she drives a Camaro. Successfully brought a full-size drill press home in the Camaro from Atlanta, but we were able to disassemble it and pack it in there. There's no way in heck she could have got this table saw inside that Camaro. The motor and the cast iron top and the housing for the motor and everything, that one little blob, is all hooked together. And
if she could have got somebody got it on the roof and some duct tape, she'd have had it made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually bought a table saw, and lucky for me that we brought my truck to go and get it, because I didn't think it was going to be that big, but it was.
Yeah. So 5 of us to load it onto the back of my truck to bring it home. It was me and my son. So I looked at him and he looked at me and said, there's no way we're going to unload this. It took literally five of us to pick the back of my truck. And I said, there's no way we're going to unload this thing. So we came up with the idea, okay, we'll just take the box open right in the back of the truck, take the piece out by piece.
Yeah, that's what I did too, yeah.
Yep. So we cut the box open in the back of my truck and started taking pieces into the shop as we uncrated it and everything. And then we got down to the last, which was, like I said, that the motor housing, which is basically the base and the cast iron top. That was the heavy part. So we took it in the shop, and then me and him stayed up. We got it at like 4:30. At 4:30, and I told my wife, and then she said, I cannot open it. I know what it is, but I have to bring it inside and put it underneath the tree. Well, then she found out it took 5 of us to load it. And so I said, there's no way we're going to get it in the house underneath the tree. I mean, come on. And then she realized, okay. So she finally said, okay, you can have it. Just take it out. So we did that. And so me and him stayed up till like 7:30, 8 o'clock that night and got the base and everything, the legs and all that assembled. Her to upright where we could I did, thank God my son was a Marine. He's been eating his Wheaties and doing his push. We would never get right, and then next day I came in and spent another hour and a half.
Hey, Russ,
hours putting the rest of the stuff.
Hey, Russ, if you can hear me, your internet's very bad right now. You're breaking up big time. Actually, I think we just lost you. Yes, we did. All right. Well, then.
I've got.
Nope, there he is.
And he's still talking.
It's how simple boy plugged his earbuds back in.
Bessie.
Hey, Russ, can you hear me? No.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. Well, we'll carry on without Russ. Russ.
Just watch Steve over there. He's having him a good old time.
Here's our chance to take over the show. Is this how Russ got the self-involved?
The rest is gone. We can have some fun now.
Well,
Bring up the girl. Oh, wait, there's Mom. Sorry.
Hey, Mom.
Sorry.
Killed it.
But the rest being gone, are we still live or what?
Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah, we're live. I got the live logo.
Oh, Donna's on here tonight too. We got to behave.
Yeah, I got the.
That's right.
We still have
he's back.
chat going.
He's back.
Oh, is he back now?
He's back.
All right, everyone back in your seats.
I don't see now. Well, I know we can do.
He's not even in a seat.
We can talk about what we're going to do next year for New Year's. Anything new plans coming up? Like Donna, maybe you should tell us since.
Oh, he went to the bathroom.
Donna, what do you got going on this next year, 2017?
Have you looked at new wood lately?
Got the webpage coming up. Also have almost got the shops ready. I'll be doing the scrolling in one shop. I have the other shop. I'll be doing turnings. I'm getting set up for doing Alumalite blanks.
Woo!
Did you say your website's up and running now?
Not yet. I said, y'all don't need to wait on me. I got a lot to do.
You sent your youngins out after any more moccasins lately? That would have been. I can just see my mama looking at me and saying, "Go get some moccasins." Order moccasins. What?
So Russ, are you back with us now?
Yeah, I'm back. It froze. It even come up blue on my screen, turned blue and said, "You have lost your internet connection." So
the blue screen is dead.
You was putting it out of
the blue screen. The blue screen of death is your computer. It wasn't the computer. It's just.
Okay.
I just think that there's so much going on, I guess, tonight for New Year's that people are trying to communicate with each other. So.
Yeah.
Well, I know you mentioned on your advertisement that there might be a giveaway. You going to do a giveaway tonight?
I was thinking about it. Do you want something?
Yeah,
Sure.
I do. I want a match boat.
I want a sailboat. Well, my wife says I can't have one.
I want a shop.
Let's go ahead. Since my internet is working and before it cuts off again, if you would like to have tonight, we are giving away, and I know I give away a lot of these, but Fast Cap is so good to me. Actually, so very good to me. They're one of my main sponsors. So, but I don't have, unfortunately, because money's tight, so Russ don't have a lot of money to give away. But Fast Cap has come through, and if you want to win a 2P10 kit, so all you have to do is send an email to contest@simplywoodencreations.com. And unfortunately, this is only for, sorry, Stephen, you can't get one. This is only for US only, because they won't deliver outside. But if you want it, send a contest@simplywoodencreations.com, and all you have to do is put in the subject line, put New Year's special, and put in the rest of the body, just put your name and address and everything for me to send it to you if I pick you. That's all you have to do. That's all. Just send me an email to contest@simplywoodencreations.com, in the subject line, New Year's special, and include your name, address, phone number, and all the other kind of stuff.
Don't send it yet, though.
Yeah, and actually, yeah, I thought Jamie Page did win your pen, Stephen. You know about that, right? Stephen is quiet. He's not saying a word. Happy New Year, Stephen.
He actually said his mic went out on him.
Oh, okay.
I think he's muting himself while he's talking.
His own self.
And
I said, shake your head if you knew about Jamie Page and the pen.
Steve, unmute yourself.
Yeah, you're muted right now. Stephen, how much have you had to drink tonight?
It looks like I've had way too much.
Did you know Jamie Page winning your pen?
No, but I do now.
I'm surprised he hasn't contacted you.
He has. But I just ignored him like I always do.
Oh, that's bloody fantastic. I just ignore him. I don't give a. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's just Jamie. Don't worry about it.
Hey guys, just real quick, to all of y'all over in the chat, we still got 35. We've lost some. They got tired of our nonsense, but Opa's Wood Shop's over there. JP Woodworks, thank you, JP, for watching. Jim Bashir, Robert Evans. I'm waiting for it to scroll by and see if. But to all y'all out there, if you want to enter the contest, send an email to contest@simplywoodencreations.com. Put in their New Year's special in the subject line, and your name, address, and phone number where I can send it to you, and expect at least 2 or 3 weeks, because I got news for you. Bad boy. I haven't even sent out some of the stuff for Christmas as of yet, between all the stuff that's gone on between now and Christmas, after the 3 Saturdays of Christmas. Yeah, when my daughter having the twins and me getting sick, it's putting me way behind. So I will promise you this much. I will next week send out everything that I haven't sent out to all of y'all that did the 3 Saturdays of Christmas. So if you haven't got it yet, don't think that you're not getting it. Russ has been a bad boy, and he hasn't sent it out yet. So,
yeah, that's why I was helping out with mine as well.
Yeah, well, you got a good excuse because you can follow the leader.
I'm telling
Hey, Shane, let's hope for your bass boat yet.
Yeah.
No, it's just there's been guys, Christmas time, when you have 7 kids and 9 grandchildren now, we had 7, it's hectic getting everything around, and plus decorating the house and all this kind of stuff. Plus
if I had 7 kids and 9 grandchildren, there'd be a lot of cards going out, and that'd be the end of it.
You big spender, you.
So yeah, it's just been this Christmas, for some reason, I don't know why, it's been a lot busier than the past few Christmas. And I wasn't flooded with orders. Actually, last Christmas, I had a lot more orders for stuff for Christmas through the wood shop. So I don't know. It's just, for some reason, it was hectic. And I think what put me behind the most was getting sick that week. When you're sick for that, that long and trying to recover and get back in the shop, I couldn't catch up. It's like I got everything out, but it was like, we're rocking down. Yeah, we're over a little bit, and we're 9:02, which that's fine. It's okay if we go over a little bit. It's New Year's. Real quick, let's go down the line. And what the heck have you got up there, Stephen? I could really hate you. You're very annoying. You could be very, very annoying.
He's just saying Happy New Year.
So anyway, real quick, let's
they got annoying rednecks in Ireland.
I think whoever was not in 2006.
Go down the line and say, what was your favorite, or did you have a favorite show, or what was your favorite show this year? Real quick, Chris Ahern.
Oh, don't do that to me. Give me a second.
Well, I'm going to go down the line. So.
Come back to me. You didn't give me a second to think. All right.
All right.
Go. Go next. I'll come back.
All right, everybody be thinking about that.
Favorite show for what? Favorite show personally or your show? What are you talking about?
Favorite this show. What was your favorite show of all the shows we've done this year? Let's Talk Shop with Russ. What was one of your favorite shows?
I got it.
You mean I was supposed to remember the shows after I got off the air?
Yeah. All right, I know. I forget his name, but the one who made the wooden shells.
Steve Garrison.
Yes. I was amazed with that project. I didn't say much the whole time because I was just watching him work, and I actually want to try it myself now. So I actually bought he gave the codes to get 15% off or 20% off or whatever. Yeah. I actually bought his books with those codes, and I have been wanting to do that, and that is one of the things I'm going to do in 2017 is make one of those shells from Steve Garrison. It's shells by Steve Garrison. Yeah, that was very impressive. That whole process of just one piece at a time, each one getting slightly larger or smaller in size, was just amazing. So, okay, all right. I'm done. Donald, you have a favorite one or one that sticks out?
Wow. Rebecca DeGroot, because she was pretty.
Okay.
They're all
right.
Wonderful.
Let's ask Donna. Donna, what was one of your favorite shows that you watched?
Steve Garrison.
Steve Garrison?
Yeah.
It's Garrison.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I got
all right, John. No, go ahead. What'd you say?
I said I got his books also when he did the code and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got them also, and I plan on doing it. I just hadn't had time. It's just so. John Schaffner, any favorite one sticks out?
You know, I really can't think of any favorite one. The thing that I do say is every show is this is my social life, so to speak. So every show has significant meaning to me. I may not learn anything. I may or may not. I don't know. But I get out there, hang out with you guys and in the chat room and all that. And that means a ton to me. So I don't get out other than right here. So
that's great.
I would have to say every show is.
We love you. We love you, John.
Thanks, everybody.
This is me and John's equivalent of going out and getting drunk with the boys.
Exactly.
Well, I can honestly say, to not Stephen Twaddell, because that snowman pin did that thing for me. But I can honestly say, for the rest of you,
snowman did what to you?
For the rest of you that's on here is as far as Chris and Donald and Shane and Shelley and John and my regular panel, Charles Deering, Dave Gatton. Yeah, I love all y'all guys. Y'all are like my bestest friends. You know, y'all become when you're together every week. Yeah, when you're together, the regular panel, when you're together every week like this, even though we've never met, we know each other.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that makes it great. So yeah, so we love you, John. Yes. And John is another one that came from the Scrolling with Charlie show that used to be on there with me and Charles, and he proceeded to follow on over here, and then he has your computer went down for a while.
Yeah, it was down for a few weeks. I think all the shows that I've missed since even back in Charlie's show, I think he count them on one hand.
Yeah. And so he was like, when his computer went down, he goes, "I don't expect you to hold a place for me." I remember that. I remember that well. He said, he sent me a PM and said, "My computer's down. I don't know when I'll be back. I can't afford to get a new computer or fix this one." So he goes, "I don't expect you to hold a place for me, Russ, but I really enjoyed it, and I'll try to get back on your show." And I said, "John, when you get your computer fixed, there will be a place on this show." And by God, he got his computer, and he sent me a PM and said, "Guess what? I got a computer. You got a place for me?" I said, "Here's the link." So
even a week I was upside down, was like.
So he's been back ever since. So we love you, John. Yes. And then Shane and Shelley, any specific one?
Yeah. Well, for me personally, I would say Temple Boy Turnings, Steve here on the panel, and the reason why.
Come on, give me a break.
I have a reason.
Brown nosing.
No, it's a reason. I have a Dremel, and I'm gonna be quite honest. I have this Dremel, and it gives me problems because even when I watch people's videos, they're not really too specific about what tools they use and how to do things. And I remember when Steve came on and he did the snowman picture with his Dremel on the glass, and I'm like, wow, it just opened up a whole new world of what I can do with this Dremel that I'm having trouble with. And I was like, that's so cool. So for me, that was an awesome point, seeing that. And another thing I want to say about the show in general, that is true. We all are getting to really know each other like family here. And one thing I have to really love about your show here, Russell, compared to other people that do shows on the internet, is that you really kind of highlight the community. You highlight when somebody's has a death on YouTube, when somebody has a birth, somebody's having a wedding or so-and-so's birthday, or you highlight people, you highlight the community, and you always bring to light what's going on, and like, hey, send prayers to Sterling because, you know, his health problems, and you bring up people's health problems and you bring up their life stories. And I just want to say thank you for that, because it does set you apart from anyone else that does these kind of shows. Is You make it about woodworking, but you make it about people.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
Shane.
Yeah. And going off that, one point that I like about is when we all gathered as a family and came together to help Donald when he lost his computer. We all came together and was able to help Donald get him another computer back up and running.
Hey, I am grateful for that. Thank you again.
Oh yeah, that's no problem, no problem.
But my main thing that I liked the most was Dave Gatton when he gave away his first CNC on the show here. We all had a blast that night.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Oh yeah, I was going to say a couple, the two. All right, well let's go. Before I do, we got Stephen. Even though I don't like him with the snowman, but go ahead, Stephen.
My best show. I mean, hold on a sec. I'm just moving a few things around, Russ. Hold on now. Yeah.
I kind of think Santa's gonna miss his house next year.
Sorry, what did you say, Russ?
You gotta love the Irish.
I've not been on many shows. I've only just started watching a couple of months ago. But since joining the family and being on the panel, I've enjoyed every show, to be honest with you. And it's a blast being on. So hopefully 2017 will be just as good.
Well, you're always welcome anytime. Yeah, you know, it's I really enjoy your sense of humor and your wit, and then I have until it's only been a few months that I've actually started watching your videos and everything, that I stumbled across you, so to speak. And then when I invited you on the show, and the first night that I met you and invited you on the show, I was like, wow, I really enjoy your, and then that inspired me to watch some more of your stuff. And then you actually have started some live feeds on Twitch, I think it is, and on to, explain that for us.
Yeah, so every Sunday night, it's 9:30 Irish time. So I think Jamie Page will know, I think that's about around 4:30 your time in the States. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously it varies with you guys. But yeah, I've started doing live feeds. It was kind of just testing the waters to start with the last few times I've done it, but I'm actually going to start getting into doing actual proper live turning, and I'm going to get a panel together. So any of you guys that want to join, and anybody else that has a YouTube channel that wants to join, I'm going to get a bit of a panel together and do live turn-ins and talk about making and stuff like that every Sunday.
Yeah, it's actually 4:00 in the afternoon on Sunday here.
Okay, yeah. So you can join in while you're eating your dinners.
Yeah, it's about 4:00 in the afternoon, because I watched. I don't know if you remember, but I watched one and commented on, or actually a couple of them, since when you started that. So it's actually about like in the Sunday afternoon for us. So it's very plausible. So check out Temple Boy Turnings and watch out for his live, because he did the. You did the goblet that had the twist.
Yeah, twisted goblet. I've got the.
Yeah. Now this live feed, that's on YouTube, right? That's on a different.
Yeah, he did that live feed on a Sunday afternoon. I watched that one, and I had always wondered, how the heck do you turn that on a lathe? And then when he did it, I went like, that's not turning.
Yeah, just like this is.
Hold it up again. Hold it up again, because I was running my gator. Hold it up again, because I was running my gator, and I'll lock on you. Yeah.
There you go.
That's
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
pull it back towards you, and so we can see the whole thing.
Well, yeah, that's not the goblet.
I know that's not the goblet, but he put that on a goblet.
Yeah.
And it is awesome.
Oh, I gotta look that video up.
Yeah, and don't you have Temple Boy Turnings on Facebook also?
Yeah, so the goblet that I was working on, I've just posted on Facebook. I completed it there yesterday, I think it was, or the day before. So it's actually on my Facebook page. Just Temple Boy Turn-ins, if you just head over there, or even my name, Steve Twydale, you'll find all my links and stuff there. You can see the picture of it. It's on Instagram as well. So
great.
But yeah, I'm going to do a lot. I'm actually going to do a proper couple of YouTube videos, tutorials of how to do the barley twists and the twists on some of the projects, and other kinds of spirals and twists on projects as well. So
Nice.
All right, we have Inspired Woodworks over there, and he posts. I'll leave my. Oh, I'm not gonna. Sterling Davis is over there. Inspired Woodworks. Sterling Davis said best show this year is Chad Stanton, and yes, I have to.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty well agree. Chad came on here. Chad Stanton. What's his channel's name? I'm trying to think of it real quick. Anyway, he does a lot of. He does furniture and all kind of stuff. He dances every time he's on his YouTube channel.
The Big Chopperoo.
The Big Chopperoo. Yeah, but it's not his YouTube channel.
It's wood chopping time.
Wood chop there. Thank you. Thank you there, John. Wood chopping time. So yeah, Chad Stanton. I love him. Thank you, Sterling. I forgot about old Chad.
I think then I think about it. The one that I really did like or enjoy was Sean Rubio when he did the inlay.
Oh,
yeah. Agreed.
That was amazing.
You know, and I have it. It's not in here. It's in my shop. That inlay that he did that night, and you're right, Donald, that was one of my favorites. That inlay he did that night, the cherry blossom inlay, he actually sent that to me, and I have it in my shop. The very one he did on the show, he sent it to me, and I have it in my shop. So,
because I've done the inlays,
awesome.
Not that detailed, so I know I got an idea of what he's doing, and wow.
Yeah.
I would just like to say one, and it's bragging. All right, I'm going to brag. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to. First off, I brag about that I have so many friends on the panel and out there that like me. And I think that's fantastic. I don't know what you see in me, but I am only here for one reason, and that is to try to promote, try to keep people out there. We want to get Donna, who's on the panel tonight, to get her into her shop. I have asked so many times, if you want to be on this show, all you have to do is PM me. I'm on Facebook, Russ at simplywoodencreations.com. Email me, get in contact with me some way, and you can be on this show as a woodworker. I don't. It's not about if you're big or you're. It doesn't matter about that. It's all about you can be small. I'll put you on the show. I want you to build something, show a favorite tool, how you use it, something that you do is unique as a woodworker or whatever. It don't even have to be really woodworking. You can branch out a little bit more than that. But if you don't have internet in your shop where we can do it live, you can video it and put it onto a video and make your video up so that we can play it. You can screen share here and you can play the video and you can talk there. Unfortunately, we can't listen to your the volume of the video, but you can mute it and you can talk us through what you're doing and show us what you're doing and how you did it. And that's just as good. Donald did that on his pen that he turned, and it turned out fantastic on Summer's Woodworking Show. So that's where I got the idea. So I know a lot of people are like, you want it live. And yes, I'd love to have it live in your shop where we can talk to you one-on-one and answer questions. The second best thing is that you can video it. You can show us the video. It's still live, and you can show us how you did it, and we can still ask questions because you can pause the video and we can talk about it. So I am up for anybody. You don't have to be a big channel. You don't have to be anybody that's out there. I'm looking for people all the time. And the problem is if you don't get off of your butt, you out there who's watching us right now and who will watch this for days to come and do that, you have no excuse, because you have an open avenue to be out there and for people to see you and promote your channel. You could have 57 viewers or on YouTube and come out here and promote your stuff and promote what you do. And I'd love to have you. The second thing I would like to say is, once again, I know it's bragging, is Simply Wooden Creations, this channel, this year, two things. This is the 50th show. There's only 52 weeks in a year. We've only missed 2 shows this entire year. We have not been on here for only 2 shows this entire year. When I started this, I made a commitment that I was going to do this and I was going to do it the best I could, and I would be here. So for 50 weeks, I have been here. Other thing is Simply Wooden Creations is giving away almost $20,000 in tools and prizes this year. I don't know of any other show that's done anything any close. Can we, and I said this on my Christmas thing, can I do it next year? I don't think so. I don't think I'll even come close. One of the reasons is because Devobel Technologies, my main sponsor of this show, and not only gave Donna Presley a brand new website, but it gave Shane and Shelley Cole, John Schaffner, Donald, Chris, didn't you get one?
I was just thinking that today.
Okay. Well, anyway, they gave through a total of 5 websites. So each one of those 5 websites was worth about $3,600 or $3,800. So there's no way that Devobel Technology is going to give another 5 websites every year throughout the, I mean, they're great people. I love Frank. He's a great guy, but there's no way he can do 5 websites every year. And I understand that. He might be able to give away 1 website every year along with promoting this show, and that's great. There's no way. So plus along the other ways we've given away the other stuff, holder and all this, and there's no way we can ever top that. But I would like to say thank you, Frank Condon and Devobel Technologies, for all you do for me. If it weren't for you, man, it was like, wow, that was a biggie this year, and I'll never be able, there's no way I ever expect to top that. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much, Frank. You've been a great guy, a really great guy to know. And but those are a couple of things that I think that have stuck out for me. Is I never expected when we started down this path for us to do what we've done, and yet here it is. We did it. So anybody else? I've been tooting the horn, but I'm sorry. Anybody else have anything else to say?
I this past week I did my face-to-face thing with Chase at Devobel, kind of going over the layout of my site and stuff like that. Just great people. The site is looking great from what they have it so far, and wow, they're amazing. That's all I got to say.
Man, a few words.
Can I just say, Russ, just mention the, I can't say too much, as well a few of you know, but I have a big collaboration coming up in January, and it's going to be for a very good cause, I hope. I've just started up a new campaign to try and raise money for kids' charities called Make It Matter. And I'll be putting more information out across social media very soon. But it's going to be a way of raising money through auction. So any makers out there, that make stuff. We've all got stuff hanging around on our shelves that we don't give away, or that that we've made and we haven't sold, or I've got shelves and shelves of the stuff. Sometimes you sell good, sometimes you don't. But all I'll be looking to do is get donations from makers to go onto that page, and they'll be auctioned off once or twice a month, or once every couple of months. And any money raised from those will go towards kids' charities across the globe. It won't just be in Ireland; it'll be any children's charities across the world. So just keep an eye out for that coming up soon, please.
Absolutely. I'm sure we can push it here on the show too.
Yeah, that'd be.
Yep. Any of us are making YouTube
What
videos.
people working on? Anybody got any plans for the season? Any projects coming up?
Myself?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a few things coming up. The main thing I've got is I've got a whole CD case series coming up. So most projects that you would turn out of wood, like the boxes, the goblets, candlesticks, all that kind of stuff, I'm going to attempt to make those projects out of just CD cases. So it's going to be a challenge, but I think it's possible. Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it looks like we have a Madison Woodsmith. John, is that going to be yours?
That's the official unveiling of my new logo. Thank you.
Nice.
Cool.
I like that.
I like that.
I thought they did a great job. I mean, it really wasn't painful at all to work with these guys. I mean, they mocked me up, I think, 10 or 12 different varieties and tweaked a couple of them, and this is what we ended up with. So, and
now, do you want to explain to everybody because you told me what the name and the reason that is for being Madison Woodsmith?
Well, yeah, actually, Madison Woodsmith is derived, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago. I had my first commercial wood shop, and it was on Madison Boulevard here in Canastota. It was in Madison County, but more importantly, my first granddaughter is named Madison. So kind of went with that and kind of stuck with it, and I've had that business name now for I think 10, 11, 12 years, something like that. But yep.
Cool.
I thought everybody might get a charge out of that.
Oh, that looks good. Desert Bum Woodworking. He says, I have 57 subs. All right, so Desert Bum Woodworking. If you haven't, we got 25 people still watching and all of us on the panel. If you're not subbed to him, jump over there and give him some more love. And Desert Bum, can you video, like we just talked about earlier, can you video something that you do in your shop or how you do something in your shop? We'd be more than likely or more than happy to have you do that on the show. So that will get you more attention out there. Jeff Robinson is out there. Donna Presley. I think we're kind of like winding down. We only got I mean, trust me, there's 25 people still watching us. So I think we could carry this. It won't be as big as the 1 year giveaway or the 1 year anniversary. That went till for 3 or 4 hours. So, and at the end, I still had like 30 or 40 people watching at the end after 3 or 4 hours. I was like, that was incredible. But I love you guys. I love you out there that are out there in the chat section.
Can you give me a rough estimate on how much longer we're going to be? Because if it's going to be for quite a while, I'll go and get the bottle.
No, we're winding down. We're winding down.
Okay.
We'll only be here. We'll only be here another 5 or 10 minutes.
I was going to say, we can't stay much longer because I done got out of color in my roommate's hair.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Anybody got anything else that they need? Shelly, tell us about your what you're doing on your channel, the collaboration or whatever about what you're doing. You know what I'm talking about.
It's in a way it's similar to what Steve's doing on his helping people with helping children and that kind of thing, except on a different level. I have a new series on my channel called Many on Mission, and it's a mission that helps people in general. It helps the hopeless. It helps with hopelessness and okay, let me just, I'm all caught off guard. Okay, what it is, it's YouTubers that come together on my channel that get highlighted and they help to spread a message. And that message is to help the hopelessness out there in this world. And it's sending help home to people. It's helping the hopeless. Here, I'm really caught off. I have a phrase I say, and I'm just so caught off right now. Probably because I'm getting close to needing my medicine. My leg is hurting already. But what it is, I'm really caught off. But it's where YouTubers show up on my channel every single Monday, and I invite any YouTubers who want to be a part of it. That's why it's called Many on Mission. It's helping the hopeless. It's sending hope. Oh boy, I'm so off. Just have to watch the show. But it's about helping with hopelessness, helping the helpless, and helping the homeless. It's those main three things. And it's about people giving a message how we help people. It's about people and helping people. And I've got YouTubers who are signing up where they are going to be showing examples of how they show helping the homeless and what they do to help people on the streets and in the nursing homes and different things like that. Anyone who's helpless in life, showing ways to help that and spreading a message to help the hopelessness. Because there's so many people, YouTubers included, who deal with different areas. Some of us are helpless, some of us are hopeless, and some of us are even homeless. Believe it or not, I can raise my hand to all three at different times in my life. I have even lived in a home on the street. What do you call those places? Homeless shelter? So I've been there. And so what it is pretty much just YouTubers coming together to spread a message of hope. That's the bottom line. Yes. And it's only about a 5-minute show that's every single Monday. And if anybody has a message inside of them on any topic in the whole wide world, that you show your audience the things in life you've gone through, the mountains you've climbed in your life, and you've gotten to the other side. Because all of us have been through something. All of us have had our own hurts in life and our own pains, but we've gotten to the other side. And I haven't been through everything, and you haven't been through everything, but all of us have been through something, and we've made it to the other side. So it's just spreading messages of hope and help to people at home, pretty much. That's the bottom line.
And Monday we got a specific person coming on who went through some trials and tribulation of his own, and he's actually going to tell you how he got through it to help you to get through it if you ever into that spot.
Yeah, like we have Donald Matthews this Monday. We have come see Donald Matthews this Monday. We have Cy Mars coming up. So we have a whole bunch of different YouTubers coming up that are sending in videos to me. And if you want to know more, contact me. I'll give you the information from Know What Mom Knows.
Does getting lost on your way home from the bar count as home?
Pardon me?
Does getting lost on your way home from the bar count as homeless?
I wish I could be more verbal with how to do this, but I'm going to be quite honest, y'all, because I have a paralyzed leg and I take medicine. My thought processes are off, especially when I'm starting to get in pain. And I'm sorry I'm not too prepared to say this the right way, but it's really an important mission of mine. It's very important to me to help people. That is, if there was one thing about me that I could tell people. It's that I like to help people. I care about people. Just I do. That's a passion of mine more than anything I could ever do. And even my channel with woodworking and cooking, it's my goal is everything I do on my channel, I want to eventually show how it incorporates in helping people. And all of us, that's the message I want to get across is y'all have channels. There's things you can do on your channel to help people. We've got these outlets. We've got these standing boards. We can help people with them. And
that's right.
So it's about people. That's it. Thanks, Russell, for letting me share that. Sort of trying to share it, but
no problem. I understand. A Desert Bum Woodwork says, "Wow, thank you, Russ, for the shout out." In other words, he's already starting to get some people subscribing to his channel. So once again, Desert Bum Woodworks. Let's give him some love. Go over there and jump on his channel and be a subscriber to all those that are not only watching right now, but will watch here in the next 2 or 3 days. So
I tried to, but I said to him a while back.
Yeah, I haven't. I looked and I did not subscribe to him, so I did tonight. So
shame.
Well, I thought I did, and I don't know. I'm not going to apologize. I just somehow I didn't or I hadn't. So anyway, I think we're going to wind down. We're at 9:37. We've had a great, fantastic show. Thank you for all y'all been out there. Robert Evans is still here. Donna Presley, Gary Griffiths, Jeff Robinson. All of y'all are still over there in the chat section. I appreciate you for being there and staying there with us all night long. We still got 24 watching. Thank you for all you 24 who stuck with us till 9:30 at night on a New Year's Eve. Maybe you didn't have anything to do, and maybe this was the best thing you had to do tonight, but I guarantee you one thing. I appreciate you for watching and commenting and being over there in the chat. And all those of you who have been on the panel tonight, thank you so very much.
Russ, I don't want to put Donna on the spot, but we need a confession from her before we bail out.
We'll get a confession. I'd just like to say one thing. Steve French says he's not here. Steve French says he's not. Okay, then if you're not here, then how are you posting that you're not here?
Not here, or not here, all there.
All right. So anyway, Inspired Woodwork said, "This is sure great, Russ." So I thank you, Inspired. I appreciate that. Yeah, Donna. All right. Since you've struggled onto the panel tonight, we all do what we call wood shop confessions, which is something that you did in your shop with just such a dumb thing to do. So dumb, stupid. You went like, "Why the heck did I do that?" Do you have one of those for us tonight?
Oh, yes. I was working on my first segmented pin as a little piece of acrylic. After I cut it on the bandsaw, it had a little piece sticking out. So instead of taking it to the sander to just sand out that little piece, I put it on the scroll saw, and it caught. And it sliced my finger open and my thumb open as it went up, and my hand stayed where it was. But then I just used super glue and put it back together.
Now, this was on a bandsaw?
Well, I cut the piece on the bandsaw, and it left extra little that I wanted to get off. So it was only maybe a 1/4 inch thick, and I should have took it to my belt sander and hit off that little jagged edge. Instead, I took it to the scroll saw and was going to hold the piece.
Oh.
Yeah. I only did it once.
Oh, yeah. Well,
you glued the wound back together.
Yeah, bless you.
I glued my thumb back together and finger. Don't put accelerator on there. That makes it burn.
Bless you, my child. You won't have any more accidents in the shop. And if you believe that, send $5 to Russ. No, I won't say that. So anyway, oh yeah, Stephen. What the heck are you doing, Stephen? Accelerator on this.
I don't think Stephen knows what he's doing.
I don't either. I think Stephen is like out there. So anyway, we're winding down.
I think Stevens a few quarts past the paint.
Yeah. Hey, Sterling Davis.
No, you're holding me up from getting there.
Sterling Davis is out there. Thank you for being here, Sterling. How you doing? I hope he's doing better. You know, he had the surgery here the last few months, several months ago, and so I hope he's doing better from that. Yeah, we're rocking down. We're not going to make it till midnight. I'm not holding the show up until midnight. I got news for you. Yeah, I'm not a party. I'm a party pooper.
Way past midnight.
Yeah, for you it's way past. What time is it there?
It's 20 to 3.
Yeah, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning where he's at. Is that not a party guy? That's a party animal right there now.
And Russell, we're gonna have to get out. I'm sorry, my leg is.
No. Just
I can't even talk. I couldn't even talk a few minutes ago. I was like.
He's closing out right now. He said.
Okay.
I said, give me about 2 minutes,
okay.
2-3 minutes, and we'll close out. All right. So to all you guys out there, Sterling Davis said he's doing well, coming soon. Anybody else have anything else to say?
Just
Happy
New Year.
Happy New Year. Make 2017 be wonderful for you.
Yep.
Happy New Year,
everybody.
Happy New Year. Hope it's a peaceful one across the world.
We only got one thing to do.
We'll see you next year.
Just give me sawdust, lots of sawdust all around me and everywhere. I like it in the new year. I like it in my beard and even in my hair. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and God bless.
Bye, all.
See you next
Happy
year.
New Year.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah.